All right. Tell us who you are.
My name is Prosper. I'm in 8th grade.
Okay. So I have a couple questions for you. First question is, after looking at your grades from last year, which you have done here a little bit, what do you think this says about your understanding of the material from last year when we were on a letter-based grading system? That's fine.
Well, I feel like, I guess this year, I don't know what to call it, immersive, I guess, is a lot more like that. It's more into it. You really learn a lot more. And the questions are just right there. Like, it's sort of like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's more into it, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Yep.
And it just really makes life easier instead of having to do it off of points, because on this, like, if you got a 1 or a 2 and you know you could have got a 3 or a 4, it's not like that's your grade, that's your fault that you messed up. You can be like, hey, I know this, may I have a retest?
Yeah, and so you like that opportunity there because maybe you got a 1 or 2 because why? Might have, like you just said, like you know it, but you got a 1 or 2 because
just messed up on accident.
Messed up on accident, having a bad day.
Yeah,
having a bad day, weren't focused. Do you think a little bit earlier you said that maybe some of your learning from last year was maybe not so good because of your focus in class? And then so compared to this year, you have more focus. And why do you think part of that is? Like, why do you think you're a little bit more engaged this year?
I feel like there's more, like, group activity. Like, I guess it's sort of like last year I was a lot more immature, but this year I can sit next to, like, all of my best friends and still get these grades. And I think it's just because, like, when you say get in a group or whatever, sometimes you don't pull sticks and we get to pick our own groups and we still get this. I think it's just more like, you're not just like, read this book, we're going to go through it, and then you're going to take a test. It's not like that. It's more like, we're going to do this, and this, and you're not going to be tested on just all of it. You're going to be tested on multiple things.
Yep, and we break it down a little bit there for you. So what is one highlight that you have about the learning-based grading system? Like one thing that you like about it, or?
Well, it's a lot more simple.
Okay.
Obviously. And it really helps kids pass the grade. Like, it helps them get through it. A lot less stress, too, because you're not like, oh, wow, I messed up on that test. I'm screwed now.
Yep.
It's like, all right, I can just relearn it and retake it tomorrow.
What did you tell me was one thing that your parents were impressed with?
Oh, how my grades had changed from last year to this year.
And what's one thing that almost happened this year, you said for yourself?
I almost got high honor roll.
High honor roll, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Any other thoughts you have about learning-based grading?
They should keep using it.
Awesome. Thank you, Prosper.